Chartering is a term for hiring out a boat. Some owners charter their boats on an occasional basis to help with running costs. Others make arrangements with a charter management company to arrange bareboat and crude yacht charters for them. Either way, if you are thinking about chartering your boat, you should be aware of the many applicable rules and regulations if you want to avoid getting yourself in deep water. Whatever the type of charter arrangement, chartering can expose you to significant risk if you fail to plan and take sensible precautions. With that in mind, one option to consider is to place your boat in a limited liability company. This video is a basic overview of how to set up an LLC. Before you make the decision to set up an LLC, consult with an attorney or a tax professional to determine if this scenario is suitable for your situation. The following discussion provides a general overview of the steps in setting up an LLC and the implications of having ownership of a boat in an LLC. Step 1. Choose a business name. The first step in starting an LLC for your boat charter business is to choose a name. Your name should be unique, easy to remember, and easy to spell. Make sure to check with your state's business registration office to ensure that the name you've chosen is available. Step 2. What state is the best to file your LLC? Some states offer LLCs more financial advantages than others, and that means you should carefully weigh your options before filing. Filing in your home state may be a good option for owners who have a home, physical presence, i.e., work and/or slip, and conduct the vast majority or all of their business, i.e., chartering, in their home state. If you meet these criteria, your best option may be to file in your home state to save money annually because the LLC will not have to register as a foreign LLC if it conducts business in that state. Note that doing business generally requires an active business presence if not a physical office. Also, an LLC that does business in its state of filing does not need to find and pay a registered agent to represent its interests within that state. Another popular choice for those forming an LLC continues to be Delaware. Delaware has a solid reputation as one of the most business-friendly jurisdictions in the country. Notably, Delaware does not tax out-of-state income, which can mean an enormous tax savings for Delaware LLCs that do little or no business in the state itself. In addition, its initial filing fees and franchise taxes are quite low. Other favorable jurisdictions are Nevada and Wyoming. Step 3. Choose a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or business that receives legal and tax documents on behalf of your LLC. The registered agent must be available during business hours to receive legal notices, and should have a physical address in the state where the LLC is registered. You may choose to be your own registered agent or use a professional registered agent service. Step 4. Filed articles of organization. After settling on a name, you must prepare and file articles of organization with your state's LLC filing office. While most states use the term articles of organization to refer to the basic document required to create an LLC, some states call it a certificate of formation or certificate of organization. One disadvantage of forming an LLC instead of a partnership or a sole proprietorship is that you will have to pay a filing fee when you submit your articles of organization. In most states, the fees are modest, typically around $100. A few other states cost more. California, for example, charges an $800 annual tax on top of its filing fee. You will likely have to list the name and address of a person, usually one of the LLC members, who will act as the LLC's registered agent or agent for service of process. The agent is the person designated to receive legal papers in any future lawsuit involving the LLC. Step 5. Create an operating agreement. An operating agreement is a legal document that outlines the ownership and operating procedures of your LLC. While it's not required by law, it's a good idea to have one in place to help prevent disputes and ensure everyone is on the same page. Your operating agreement should include the names and roles of all LLC members, how profits and losses will be distributed, how decisions will be made, and any other important details about the operation of your business. Step 6. Obtain insurance. Obtaining insurance is crucial for any business, including a boat charter business. You should consider obtaining liability insurance, which covers damages and injuries caused to others while on board your boat. You may also want to consider obtaining hull insurance, which covers damages to your boat. Additionally, you may want to consider obtaining business interruption insurance, which provides coverage in the event that your business is interrupted due to a covered loss. Step 7. Obtain financing. Starting a boat charter business can require significant capital. You may need to obtain financing to cover expenses such as purchasing a boat, marketing, and operating costs. You can consider traditional financing options, such as bank loans, or alternative financing options, such as crowdfunding or peer-to-peer lending. Step 8. Open a business bank account. Separating your personal and business finances is important for tax and liability purposes. You should open a separate business bank account to keep track of your business income and expenses. This will also help you establish business credit, which can be useful when applying for financing in the future. Step 9. Maintain compliance. Once your LLC is up and running, it is important to maintain compliance with state and federal laws. This includes filing annual reports and paying taxes on time. You should also keep accurate records of your business transactions and financials. It may be helpful to hire an accountant or bookkeeper to assist with these tasks. What are the LLC benefits when selling a boat? In California, the purchase of a corporation or an LLC that owns a boat as its sole asset is not subject to sales or use tax. However, the step transaction doctrine may be used to scrutinize transactions to determine if the LLC was set up solely to avoid tax. To avoid this, the LLC should have a legitimate business purpose and have been established for a significant amount of time. Additionally, selling an entity rather than the boat itself can add complexity to the transaction, as buyers may be unfamiliar with LLCs or corporations and their associated risks and liabilities. How to transfer the boat ownership to LLC. If the boat was not purchased by the LLC, it needs to be transferred to the LLC and registered in its name. However, transferring the boat's title from the individual owner to the LLC may trigger an acceleration clause in a promissory note or preferred mortgage. The lender may not consent to the transfer as it limits their recourse if the loan payments stop. The owner should inform the lender of the transfer to avoid a default on the loan, and the lender may accept a guarantee from the owner to protect against the risk of pursuing the LLC. There may also be tax implications in the transfer, and it is recommended to seek assistance from an attorney or tax professional. In conclusion, starting an LLC for a boat charter business involves several steps, including choosing a business name, filing articles of organization, obtaining necessary licenses and permits, obtaining insurance, obtaining financing, and marketing your business. It is important to maintain compliance with state and federal laws to ensure the success and longevity of your business. With proper planning and execution, your boat charter business can provide a rewarding and profitable venture. If you are confused or consider these steps to be difficult, you can employ a professional formation service to file your LLC. Incfile is an amazing company that will guide you through creating your LLC. They even have a service where they will file your LLC for you without you going through any hassle. Watch the rest of the video, where I will show you how to form an LLC in under 5 minutes through Incfile. Incfile is one of the best companies out there to help you form your LLC. You can click on the link in the description to get access to this deal. Incfile is one of a kind as it offers a free package with services such as preparing and filing your articles of organization. Well, you still have to pay $237 for the state fees, which you would have to do anyway if you chose the DIY option. But looking at the bigger picture, all other companies will still charge their service fee on top of state filing fees. Incfile does not collect this fee. This plan already includes a free registered agent for your first year of subscription, and $119 annually moving forward if you decide to continue the service after the first year. Incfile's next packages are the Gold and Platinum packages, which both have package fees, already on top of the $237 state fee. Each package has its own set of services which are all worthy of the subscription you are paying for. The Gold package offers you the benefits of filing reports and taxes for your LLC. Every year, USA LLCs are required to file a state annual report. This report is essentially an information update of your file so that the state knows who is now in charge and how to contact your company. USA LLCs are also required to file state tax returns. To make matters even more complicated, your annual report and business privilege tax share a document and are due at the same time each year. With the Incfile's Gold package, you won't have to scribble notes of these reports because Incfile will handle the whole process for you. Your Platinum package also has these services in the bag with the unique addition of expedited filing, getting a domain name, and a business email which essentially increases your LLC's credibility. Incfile also has an exclusive partnership with Bank of America so you can easily open an eligible checking account for your business. Yes, it is a must for your LLC to have a business account. Remember, an LLC has limited liability, for it is a separate entity from its members. You may forfeit your liability protections if you combine your personal and business money, and this is where the term, piercing the corporate veil, comes into play. Piercing the corporate veil is an LLC jargon that refers to the court's action to hold you as the owner or member of an LLC, personally liable for the LLC's debts or actions. Now, if you have been sued by some lawyer who sees a crack in your LLC, they might resort to piercing the corporate veil in which you are in any position defeated. This is why opening a separate bank account for your LLC is so important. Do you like the level of detail I'm providing you in my review so far? If yes, then make sure to let me know by liking my video and hitting that subscribe button for more high-quality business content.